Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Destiny Rizzo. I'm 28 years old. I grew up in Baltimore City, Maryland. Um, I had a rough childhood growing up. I was the minority. We were the only white family in a predominantly black neighborhood, so I got bullied a lot growing up. Things were kind of rough throughout my childhood. I didn't have a mom around. She was out using drugs, and my dad was a single father to all of us kids, and he did the best that he could. I started being sexually abused and molested at around or about the age 9. It started getting bad by the time I was around 11 years old, and it was very traumatizing for me. It made me not trust men. It made me not want anything to do with men. It was somebody that was in my family that was doing it to me, and my mom's boyfriends, when my mom would come around, would touch us and do things to us, and it was rough. At the age of about, I want to say 19, I started using heroin, and by 21, I was smoking crack cocaine. I started dancing at a strip club, which then led to prostitution, and that led to other things. And I got caught up with the wrong people in the wrong places at the wrong time, and landed myself into trafficking rings. And that was, I think, at the age of 20 was the first time I was ever trafficked. My life really spun out of control. My house burned down. I had 2 kids and I was married, but I lost custody of my kids, and that's still something that I have to live with every day. The way that Marlene knew that I needed to be rescued was my mom met her at a human trafficking training, and my mom never forgot her. And then when I was missing, my mom reached out to Marlene and let her know that her daughter was being trafficked and that I was missing for, it was like 5 or 6 weeks or maybe 4 weeks at the time. So she reached out to Marlene to get help to find me, and they found me on Backpage, which is like a way that women do like what they call escorting. So a way that men traffic women and find dates, so to speak, to like traffic the women too, is Backpage. And Marlene used like tattoos and pictures of me to be able to figure out which one I was and find me on there. When I came back to Corpus, I was living in Baltimore, and I tried to commit suicide. I shot like 80 units of bleach after I lost my baby at almost 7 months pregnant. And Marlene and them picked me up from the bus stop, and I was like almost dead. I was a dead woman walking. Like my spirit was like gone. Like I was a shell of a human. There was nothing left of me. And she breathed life back into me yet again. And she showed me that, there was still a reason for me to be around, and there was hope for a future. So my advice to any women, young women, older women, anybody who's stuck in the life or just being introduced into the life, or even is just getting that pull to the curiosity towards that life, is there is another way. You deserve better. And I know that deep down somewhere inside of you, you don't want to live like that. There might be times where you feel like that's all you deserve and you're never going to get any better, but that's not true. That's just the lies that have been beaten and drilled into your head. The same way that you gave those bad things a chance to make you feel better, give the good things a chance to make you feel better, because this is a forever kind of better. I've been beaten, I've been raped, I've been homeless, I've been a prostitute, I've been what you call a crack whore. No matter what you do, it doesn't make it impossible for you to live this way. You just have to be willing to change. Change isn't easy, but it's definitely worth it. For her, ministries have helped me accomplish many things. They have helped me turn from a little ghetto street girl who didn't know anything but that horrible way of life to becoming a full-time college student, a productive woman of society. I have learned what God can do if you let him in your heart. I have learned what the power of another woman leading you into that way of life can do if you just learn to trust her. And I have learned that not everybody is out to get you, and that this is really an opportunity that's worth taking. I never would have thought that any of this was possible for, somebody like me, you know? I was stuck in that lifestyle since I was a young teenager, and to see the way that I'm living today, sometimes I still question, like, is this really my life? Because I never would have thought that this was something that was obtainable for a girl like me.